Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Natiluv Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to book me for a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. I am so sorry I've been MIA on you guys, but I already told you the school year has started and a girl be busy. Period. However, I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging though. I'm not. You know how I feel about y'all. Hearts for y'all. Period. All right. So today's reading is going to be on Young Thug. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Everything here is alleged. If you need any type of medical professional help, please seek that. Okay. But how are you guys doing? I miss you guys. Happy Labor Day for those who celebrate Labor Day. And the weather over here is bomb right now. It feels like a nice autumn day, but we're not even in autumn yet. It's almost like, has anyone else felt like the seasons are shifting? Like fall is not when fall is supposed to be, winter is not happening when winter would happen. Like everything's just shifting. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. It's okay though, it's cool. But as long as y'all rock with me with my weird ass, I'm fine with that. Let me get my necklace showing my protection. Period. All right, let's see. I'm shuffling the cards. Already I'm starting to hear there's a lot about me you don't know, which is, I don't even know why they're saying that. So it gives me that he's actually a very secretive person. All right, Young Thug. I keep hearing Escape You're My Little Secret playing. Is he cheating? Or does he have things in his closet that he don't want people to know about outside of his relationship, maybe? I heard beat me up, Scotty. Whatever that means. All right. All right, let's see here. Young Thug spirit. What energy is coming out for Young Thug? Rapper Young Thug. Young Thug spirit. What's coming out for Young Thug? All right, here's the Strength card, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So already the energy coming out is, it's giving me a very confident person. He's highly confident. He feels good. He feels like he feels good and he looks good. However, the Strength card is here, and that lets me know that he's very resilient. But for some reason, the energy that I pick up with the Strength card here is that even though he's resilient and he's being so strong, a part of it is a facade. Like deep down inside, he does feel broken. He feels like he's dealing with a lot, and he feels like sometimes there's no escaping how he feels. So you can say that he's a victim of his own mentality, a victim of his mind. It gives me mental health. I don't know if he might be battling depression behind the scenes, because that's what I pick up. Because now I hear like a slow violin playing, and it's giving me very like soft but sad, and just like it just dampers the mood. So I feel like guys, I feel like he has depression. I feel like he has undiagnosed depression. And like with the Ace of Cups here, like Ace of Cups can represent new beginning with emotional fulfillment, but I feel like it's deeper than that when I look at that card with the Strength. I feel like he is having a deep emotional outpour behind the scenes. Like he doesn't know what to do with himself. Like he is almost like he's crying out for help, but nobody's hearing the cries that he's putting out, because being that he's a rapper, you know, and he's portrayed a certain way and he's been in the media a lot, it's almost like people don't think that he is going through anything. Like it's almost like people won't allow him to bend and break, is what I'm picking up. And I also pick up that he has a lot of people depending on him behind the scenes, so it makes it even harder for him to kind of just chill, lay low, and just go incognito. Like he has to work, he has to be on the grind, he has to be seen, and he just can't shut down. Everything he's doing for generational wealth, is what I'm picking up. Generational wealth. But Spirit is saying that there's some type of action coming forth from him that's going to be in the media again. So I don't know if this might be like a mental health breakdown, or he might get into something again, or it could be something with his relationship, because for some reason I don't know why I pick up this energy of cheating, but whatever. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Young Thug Spirit, can I get some messages about Young Thug? Yeah, there's somebody in his past that he's thinking about and is a wish fulfillment for him. There's another woman's energy that I'm picking up, and it's not Mariah the Scientist. It's not her energy. There's a woman from his past is what I'm picking up. There's a woman from his past that he feels like he would have been happy with and that he would have adored, but it didn't work out, so he's settling. It's not that Mariah the Scientist is not beautiful. It's not that she's not smart. It's not that she's not wife material, because I pick up a positive energy from Mariah the Scientist, but I pick up that that is not his true, like, actual, like twin flame soulmate, I guess you can say. Like, I feel like they're more karmic. Like, they're there to, no. Yes, I'm going to say karmic. I'm not going to say soulmate, because they're not soulmates. They're definitely not twin flames, in my opinion. And you know what? I need to go into some type of collaboration with someone who does synastry, because I feel like in situations like this, when I do these type of readings and relationships come up, it would be nice for someone to be able to tap into the astrology part of the birth charts, because you can learn a lot from people's birth charts if someone is your twin flame or your soulmate and stuff, because there's different things with the houses and stuff like that in your birth chart that can kind of indicate that you guys are twin flames, soulmates, or whatnot. But I pick up more of a karmic relationship, and karmic relationships are meant to be turbulent, right? Because you're learning, you're going through different experiences, and you're learning different things, and you're learning about yourself, and it's just rocky, you know? And I feel like I pick up that energy with him and Mariah the Scientist. Like, I feel like they love each other, but I don't feel like they're in love with each other. And I also feel like she adores him more than he adores her, which I was always told, like, as a woman, you want the man that loves you more than he loves himself. You know what I mean? Because a man who loves you more than he loves himself will always bend over backwards for you and make sure that you're well taken care of, and will go above and beyond to bring you the moon and the stars above and back. But a man who loves himself more than he loves you is a liability at any time. So that's kind of like the energy that I pick up with him and Mariah Scientist. But there is another woman in his energy that he has a past regret about, that he wish he can, like, go back in time and be with that woman. I feel like that woman more so matches his aesthetic, matches his vibes, and understands him as a person behind the scenes, because I feel like there's a lot of layers to Young Thug, and a lot of people don't understand the layers to him because they see the way he looks, and, like, I guess, like, him being in the media for the charges that he had and everything, but there's more to him. I'm picking up that he's actually very intelligent. Like, if you were to sit down and actually have now I'm channeling, guys, I'm sorry. If you were to actually sit down and have a conversation with him, you would realize how smart he is. Also, I'm picking up that if he wasn't a rapper, he actually would, and went to school, he would have been very successful. Very, very successful. And there's something about business and math is what I'm picking up. So guys, I don't know, comment below if anyone knows if he's really good with math, or if he's ever said he's good with math or not, because I pick up like a mathematician. Like, he's really good with numbers. Like, he's amazing with numbers, and people don't know that, how amazing he is with numbers, or those who are really close to him probably know, but the general public itself doesn't know just how brilliant he is with numbers. I do pick up, though, that he is going to rock with Mariah the Scientist for a very, very long time. At this point, what I feel too is that the only way for them to really break up is if he blatantly, like, straightforward, like, does a cheating scandal where it's like real bad. Then she's basically, I don't see them breaking up unless he fucks up and she walks away from the relationship. I don't pick up the energy of him breaking up with her, but I do feel like, and guys, this is all entertainment purposes only, and allege that he cheats on her. I feel like he talks to other women, he entertains other women, and he sleeps with other women, and he keeps it low-key. It's kind of like Mariah, outside of this woman right here who he wished he could have back in his presence, Mariah is next to second with what he would want in a woman or want to marry. So in his mind, he's looking at it as, I can't have this person here, so Mariah is the next best thing for me, and I will marry her and be with her. However, I'm still going to play around and have my fun and do what I do until I feel like I'm ready to fully, completely commit and settle down. It's almost like he's somewhat keeping his options open with the just in case. Because Spirit is saying to me that he is the type of man that would put a ring on a woman's finger and walk down the aisle, believe it or not. But again, he has not done that with Mariah the Scientist because he's keeping his options open, because there's something about this woman here who he keeps thinking about and is heavily in his energy. So I don't know if he's in communication with this woman. I'm not really picking up there in communication. It's more so like this woman is around and he does get updates about her from time to time, but they're not necessarily on speaking terms. Like maybe something went sour or went south with them, and it's kind of like, you know, like the ick is there still. The feelings hasn't fully gone away. But Spirit is also saying that whoever this young lady is too, she feels the same way about him, but they're just so mad at each other with whatever took place between them. And Spirit is saying, like, if they were both to, like, say go to counseling and start really healing, they both will come to the realization that they actually want to get back with each other, and they probably would, which would X Mariah the Scientist out of the picture. Wow. Okay, Spirit, can I get some more messages? Yeah. Right now, he's very emotional about his relationship status because, again, Mariah is a beautiful girl and he does feel like she has great characteristic traits, attributes, all of that, virtues, all of that. But his heart still lingers on this person from the past. However, he is going to move forward. I do see that he is thinking about marriage with Mariah the Scientist, but he's trying to wait it out just to see if there's other options that may potentially come through. So he's taking his time, but I do feel like eventually they could move towards marriage. But it's going to be a little while. But I do feel like the relationship is a strain on him. Like he feels like it's a lot sometimes. Like as much as they might look happy in the general public and they all cutesy or whatnot, there is a lot emotionally that goes, because I pick up that Mariah the Scientist is exhausting. And I know, guys, because she comes off as a very calming demeanor. But what I pick up is that she's kind of like a slight bratty princess a little bit behind the scenes and very demanding. And he's a little bit more laid back than she is. And so sometimes he just wants to chill out, but she don't want to chill out. She wants to do the most at times. It's weird. So basically it gives him a lot of anxiety at times, because it's like, damn, I'm going through shit and I'm dealing with shit and I'm not even telling you everything mentally that I'm dealing with, and here you come with the bickering and the bitching and the complaining and the extraness. I don't feel like doing all the extraness right now, but he also knows that if he says certain things to her, she could be in her feelings and it can really break her heart. So he refrains from saying a lot of things. So that is an issue. That's a red flag in itself, because you can't even speak up and be yourself 100%. You can't even say what you need to say. But yeah, with the Hierophant here though, I do pick up that they could potentially jump the broom at some point in time once he realizes that there is no other option for him and this past person isn't really coming back. Also, I don't know, like I'm picking up something with the law again. Like I'm not saying he's going to jail or he's going to get in trouble, but I don't know if he might have a lawsuit coming up or there's some loose ends with his situation that still needs to be tied up. Let me get some health cards. Look at that. Digestive system. That man needs to stop drinking and smoking, and he needs to start eating better, because there's something going on with his intestines. You know, I noticed that a lot of folks, especially like African American folks, we eat a lot of unhealthy shit, a lot of butter, oil, and all types of stuff. And a lot of us be lactose intolerant and eating all types of pizza with cheese and everything else, and that be messing our stomach up. Okay. Didn't I tell you? Healthier habits. He needs to eat better. That's why his stomach is bothering him. That's a present thing. Headache. I'm telling you, this is his mental health. He be going through stuff behind the scenes, guys, and he's not talking to anybody about it, and it drives him crazy sometimes, and it causes his head to hurt. And Spirit is saying prepared. So he needs to get himself prepared, because his mental health is about to put him on a roller coaster ride, is what I'm picking up. Young Thug, Spirit. Young Thug. Something about his DNA. I wonder if there's some type of mental health that runs in his family, his bloodline, that he doesn't know about. A lot of us don't realize that certain things are hereditary. Like schizophrenia, for example. Like if schizophrenia runs in your family, it can be passed down. So like, I'm just, you know, I'm not saying he has schizophrenia, by the way, guys. Please don't run with that. But what I'm saying is, I'm wondering if he's dealing with some type of mental health behind the scenes too, that he doesn't realize he has, that could be hereditary. And Spirit is urging him to go to the doctor. He definitely needs to go look about that. He also needs to be careful with his heart. So I don't know if he drinks a lot or smokes a lot, or he does both. Whatever he's doing, I don't know why I pick up pills too, like pill popping, but whatever. Everything here, entertainment purposes only, all alleged, but he needs to be careful that it doesn't weaken his heart. Okay. Anything else for Young Thug? Weight loss. Yeah. I don't know. Spirit is saying he needs to eat better, and that he's gained some weight, and whatever weight he's gained, it's something about his limbs, like it bothers his feet and his legs. And then the blood card is here. There's something, I'm picking up something hereditary when it comes to his mental health. Guys, if you end up finding out he has some type of mental health issue and it's like a hereditary thing, remember I said it here first. Okay. All right. Let me look at the moolah. Bad investment, financial challenges, and savings. He's being urged to be careful with his money. He spends a lot of money. I don't know why I keep picking up, I hear jewelry, like I hear chains, earrings. He likes jewelry. Is that his guilty, like is that his vice? Like he likes to buy a lot of jewelry, spend a lot of money on like extravagant pieces. They're telling him to slow down. Spirit is saying he needs to slow down on buying jewelry and spending money on unnecessary things, that he actually needs to save up money. I don't know why I heard trust fund. They said trust fund. I don't know. He can take that as that resonates if he ever hears this or someone tells him something. But I heard trust fund. I heard slow down on buying the pieces. I also heard that there's certain pieces that he has that is worth a lot of money and he's not even wearing them, that he needs to either see if he can get money for them and then invest that money, or... yeah, that's what I'm hearing. There is no or. Because they're basically saying, like, he has a lot of stuff that he's not using everything, and it's such a waste. Yeah. Young Thug. Money skills, investors, taking risk. Yeah, he needs to teach himself strategy about money. He spends a lot of money and he's not always strategic about it. And what's crazy is Spirit is saying he's really good with math. So he needs to put his math skills to work, but he's not, because he's too busy just living the high life and not giving an F. And he also feels like he has people to take care of that. But what Spirit is saying, that you still have to overlook those people and stay on top of them. Plus, if you're not necessarily giving them 100% access to everything you got going on, and you're not explaining everything at 100% to them, you know what I'm saying, they're liable to make mistakes or not count, like take into account everything too. All right. Young Thug, money. Mature investment. Yeah. There's something that he needs to... look, money blocks. Now, if I was his spiritual advisor, I would tell him that, 1, I need him to go to actual therapy. That's 1. 2, I need him to actually go to the doctor and get a full checkup and make sure his body is healthy. And 3, he needs to do a spiritual cleanse like a nice spiritual detox cleanse for himself, and then do a road opening for more money. But in the midst of doing all of that, he needs to do research on lucrative investments that he would be interested in and start making you know, money moves towards that. All right. Light bulb, lucrative ideas. Yep. So guys, yeah, tree. Spirit is saying that there is something out there. There is an investment, a business that he can actually create for himself that will bring him abundance and wealth and prosperity and generational wealth. But he has to sit down and he has to really think about it. But in the meantime, he should be more mindful of his coins, you know, saving money. Stop doing this like crazy spending on jewelry pieces, and just start being a little bit more on top. Like guys, right now with the economy is not doing 100% all that great right now. Inflation is real. All these tariffs and everything going on, it's hitting everybody. Even if you're a celebrity and you're making top-notch dollars, it's still hitting, like everybody's feeling this right now. So he might just want to take it easy a little bit with that. But I don't see him being broke. I just feel like if he continues on the way he's going, then yes, he can eventually become broke. But yeah guys, this is Young Thug's reading. He doesn't really have much going on. I do pick up some more music coming. He might have something coming out before December rolls around. He's definitely going to be working on a project for the new year as well. Him and Mariah Scientist, they're going to stay together, but I'm telling you right now, I do pick up cheating. So don't be surprised if another cheating allegation or something comes out with him. And don't be surprised if someone from his past all of a sudden surfaces in the media, or he's connected to somebody and it pops out in the media. Okay guys, but again, this is Natiluv Tarot. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and come book me for your personal read. Information description box below. Bye babies.